They have come out with a 12-point migration plan.
Hey guys, I'm Sarika and welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy. A lot is happening in the UK and UK is buzzing again with so many news. So if you guys are following the news article and the news channels, you may hear different news. Is carer visa being stopped? Will dependents be stopped very soon? Will the salary threshold be increased for the skill visa? Or will the health surcharge will be increased in the coming time? So if you got all those questions that you had been hearing from different sources, make sure to stick with me till the end, as I'm going to introduce you to the 12-point immigration proposal by the UK government. However, this is just a proposal and nothing is being confirmed. So if you want to know more, I'm going to leave the link of all the news channel, all the news article, which you can go in your free time. And for this video, what I have done, I've already compiled all the information, which I will go through in detail with you so that you understand the 12-point immigration proposals. So without any further delay, let's begin. So just want to remind again, this is just a proposal at the moment and this is not a law. So do not panic if you think the carer visa will be stopped now. No, they are not stopping. They are just proposing it. Now, again, why are they doing it? They're doing it because they want to control the migrants here, because they have reached its peak. And this year and the last year was in highest number of immigrants who moved to the UK. So, like I said, why is this proposal being made? Just to cut down immigration. And from the screen, you can see one of the news article quoted that their target is very aggressive, where they are targeting to reduce the number of migrants from 606,000 to 226,000 before the end of 2024, which means in a less than 1.5 years. So, which is aggressive plan? So let's see what is their plan. Now, this is called 12-point immigration plan, which means there are 12 points that Rishi Sunak should consider to cut down immigration. And that's why there's a pressure from all the corners for him to bring down the immigration number. So the first is closing down the temporary schemes, which is about the carer visa and the senior carer visa. If you guys remember, carer visa and senior carer were not in the UK shortage occupation list. It was only last year they introduced in the shortage occupation list, which allowed a lot of migrants to move to the UK. Now, if they stop this visa, they think they will reduce this number by 82,000, which is big. Now, we don't know if they're doing it or not, but this is one of the proposal. Okay. Second one, as you know, UK is following funds-based system already, and for point-based system, one of the criteria is getting the minimum salary for your job. Now, what they're saying, irrespective of any job offer or job role, you should be getting the minimum salary threshold, which they are proposing to keep £38,000, which is huge. And if they do that, they think they will be able to cut down the migration by 54,000 people. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't think 38,000 will help them cut down a lot of migration, because if you are in a white collar job, you will still be able to get jobs more than 38,000. Of course, it depends on your experience. The more experience you have, better salary you can get. But if you're a fresher, you may struggle. Now, let's look at the proposal number 3. What does it say? They're saying they want to ban the students on bringing family to the UK from postgraduates to master students to cut numbers by 75,000. Now, this is already a law which is being implemented for students coming in Jan 2024, where you cannot bring your dependents if you're coming to do your masters. You can still bring your dependent if you're doing your PhD. And of course, bachelor students were never allowed to bring dependent. However, they're proposing it again. I don't know why. Maybe they want to bring it from September itself. I don't know. I'm not sure. But of course, they are already working on it. And if they are already stopping the dependents to come, they already think 75,000 number of people they can cut down by stopping dependents. Now, proposal number 4. They want to remove the right for graduate students to stay in the UK for 2 years. Now, as you know, in the UK, if you study masters, you'll be allowed 2 years of post-study work permit. And if you're doing your PhD, you're allowed 3 years of post-study work permit. So they want to stop it so that they can reduce the number of students coming. They think can be 50,000, which is again a big number. But I really doubt they're going to do it, because if they do that, I really don't think students are going to choose UK anymore. And Australia or Canada would be a better country for them. But let's see, it is just a proposal as of now. Now, proposal number 5, they are saying you should reserve the study visas for the brightest international students and exclude the worst universities from that eligibility to cut down numbers by 49,000. I really don't think this will be possible. There will be lots of oppositions from the university itself. Yes, they are top universities versus the low ranking universities, but that is going to impact the image of UK. I really don't think they're going to do it, but this is one of the proposals they may consider. So if you're planning to come to the UK, if possible, take good universities and make sure your courses are good enough. Don't take a course which is not in demand in the UK. Now, let's look at the proposal number 6, which is about introducing the number of cap on future humanitarian schemes, which will result them reducing the number of immigrants by 168,000. That's correct. So what does it mean? Humanitarian schemes mean, like, as you know, there's a war in Ukraine and Russia. So they are helping Ukrainian people to move to the UK. So my colleagues from Ukraine, they are here in the UK, and of course they're here with their families as well. So there are a lot of people who moved already from Ukraine. There are a lot of people who moved from Syria. There are a lot of people who moved from Iran, and there are more countries as well. So what they're saying, it's good that we are helping people on the humanitarian ground, but we should control that by putting a max number on it, because they will not be able to accept everyone, because the country needs to have the resources to support anyone, right? And if they have no number to it, the country will not be able to support it. Now, what is the proposal number 7? They're saying rapidly pass and implement the provisions of the illegal migration bill to cut numbers by 35,000. We already know there's a lot of problem with the illegal migration, and the numbers are going a lot high. They have made some changes, they have made some proposals, but they want those bills to be implemented as soon as possible, because they think they will be able to control the numbers by 35,000, which is good. Now, number 8 proposal is cap the number of refugees legally accepted for resettlement in the UK. So during the resettlement process, one of the option is for refugees to apply for the PR. So what they're saying is reduce that number, or put a cap on the number, how much people can apply, so that the number of people applying for it can go down. And it says that it will help to bring down that number 20,000, which is good. Again, now proposal number 9 is raise the minimum combined income threshold to 26,200 for sponsoring a spouse, and raise the minimum language requirement to B1 to cut numbers by 20,000. So as you guys know, if you are a British and if you marry a non-British, say someone from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, you can sponsor your partner. Now, today, the salary threshold of a partner is very minimum or little. But now what they're saying, they're trying to bring that number up by saying you should have a combined income threshold of 26,000. And also the English language requirement, I believe, was not there before. I'm not sure. But they're saying you should have now minimum B1 English language to be eligible. And they think if they do that, they can bring down this number by 20,000. Now, proposal number 10, which is about, we already have a MAC committee here who reviews the job market and the other aspects of the UK immigration as well. They want them to focus on the housing and public services, so that they can see how migration is impacting, like number of people coming to the schools, what is impact on the houses and NHS, so that they can see the impact and make some measures to address that. Now, proposal number 11, they want to cap the amount of social housing that councils can give to non-UK nationals at 5% until the number of British families waiting for housing clears. Yes, that's right, because they are fighting for their own rights, because they think there are a lot of non-UK nationals as well who are getting benefit of the housing where their own people are waiting for it. Now, the last proposal, and the proposal number 12, it is huge because it will impact you financially. Now, they're planning to raise the immigration health surcharge to £2,700 per person per year. This is huge because currently the amount is roughly, say, £650 per person per year. Now, say if you're coming on a skilled visa, you will be here for 5 years. So 5 years into 2,700, it is £13,500, which is huge. So if you have to pay from your own pocket, this will cost you a lot of money. If your company is paying for you, they may be okay, or maybe it will get more difficult for the companies to bring a foreign national because they don't want to put so much money, and they will start hiring more local people. So those are the 12 proposals at the moment. Nothing is yet finalized, but just be mindful that something might come up in the future. If you guys got any questions regarding any of the 12 proposals that we discussed now, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching my video till the end, and I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Till then, keep learning.